bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. reaffirmed his administration's commitment to provide housing for Filipinos as he led the groundbreaking of the 2 housing projects in Camarines Sur. More than 20,000 housing units are up for construction as part of the government's Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. The housing project on Panganiban Drive in Naga City will consist of 5 residential towers and 4 commercial buildings. This is the first project that the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development is entering with a provincial government. Another housing project consisting of 7 buildings will be constructed in Barangay Balatas, also in Naga City. Earlier, President Marcos said the administration aims to build 1 million houses each year throughout this term and address the 6 million housing backlog in the country. The president also called on government agencies, construction companies, private financial institutions, and other partners to follow government rules and regulations in carrying out their projects.
Ang pagkakaroon ng sariling bahay ay pangarap ng lahat ng Pilipino na nais magkaroon ng isang lugar kung saan sila makakapagsimula ng bagong kabanata ng kanilang buhay. Ang ilan naman ay nangangarap dahil mula pagkabata ay hindi nila kailanman naranasan na makatulog ng mahimbing sa isang tirahan na mayroong maayos na bubong at matibay na pader. Kaya naman po, nandito tayo, ang inyong mga tagapaglingkod na handang tumulong upang makamit ang mga pangarap ng ating mga minamahal na kababayan magkaroon ng kanilang sariling tahanan.
House Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez urged Negros Oriental 3rd District Representative Arnie Teves Jr. to reconsider his decision not to return to the country. In a statement, Romualdez said it does not sit well for a House member to flee the country rather than use all the legal remedies available to defend himself. In a private meeting with Teves, legal counsel lawyer Ferdinand Topacio, Romualdez said he relayed the decision of the House Committee on Ethics to investigate Teves' refusal to return to work. This came after his travel authority expired last March 9. He also reiterated his stand that Teves should return to the country and report for work at once. Romualdez also assured the lawmaker that they would ensure his safe return. Teves has asked for a 2-month leave of absence extension, citing what he called a very grave threat to his life and family. The congressman was implicated in the death of Governor Ruel Degamo. A lawmaker filed a measure to regulate police checkpoints in the country in order to prevent discriminatory practices and serious violations, particularly against motorcycle riders. Senator Tulfo has filed Senate Bill number 1977 to establish guidelines for checkpoints that will be uniformly implemented for all motorists, whether they drive 2, 3, or 4 wheels. Tulfo claims that police officers typically stop riders without first explaining the reason for the checkpoint or having reasonable suspicion of a crime being committed, in a comparison to those driving 4-wheel vehicles. This, he says, gives the impression that checkpoint personnel are selective in their searches. The proposed bill also limits the inspection of all vehicles, including motorcycles, during a routine checkpoint to a visual search. The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, or BFAR, has assured the public that there will be enough fish supply despite the increasing demand during the Holy Week. Despite the unprecedented oil spill on Mindoro, the Bureau is confident that increased local fish production will be sufficient to meet rising demand. BFAR spokesperson Nazario Briguera said the country's fishing grounds have already reopened following their periodic closure. He also said that BFAR has begun post-harvest interventions, including the construction of 11 additional cold storage facilities, which will be operational this year, as announced by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. This, he said, would further increase fish supply as current fish spoilage ranges between 25 and 40% due to limited post-harvest equipment. That's the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We're also shown on the social media page of the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO. Stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Stephanie Civiliano, which tells stories that inspire change.